Are you considering creating multiple income streams, and are you thinking about one of those income streams possibly being real estate rentals? In this video, I'm going to share with you what I have found to be the pros and cons of investing in real estate rentals after creating multiple streams of income from various types of investments. Hi, I'm Camille Gaines. I've personally been investing for over 30 years, and I share what I've learned on that journey. I'm a financial coach, and I write about my experiences as well. Now, in this video, I want to share with you the pros and the cons of investing in real estate. These are things that I've figured out over the years of owning rental properties. I bought my first property when I was in my mid-20s. I had saved up enough money to leave my job, and I bought my first home. It was a condo. And after I got married, I rented it out for a number of years. And more recently, about 10 years ago, I bought some real estate rentals outside of Austin. So I've had some experience with this, and here's what I found to be the pros and cons. First of all, I'll cover the pros, the good stuff. So the first thing I want to say is it's fairly passive, and I really love passive income. I like the fact that a lot of months, most months, I don't have to do anything at all. Now, that's not always the case. And when I did the initial research to find the property that I wanted to buy, that was a lot of upfront work, as many businesses are. So I find that in creating multiple income streams, a lot of things require that initial upfront research or work or learning, and then you get it in place, and then the rent comes in, or the income comes in, the income streams come in from those investments. So that's the first thing, is it's fairly passive. The second benefit or pro that I really like about real estate investing is that real estate rentals or real estate investing can lead to significant capital gains. So what I mean by that is you can purchase a piece of property, and you may have purchased it because you wanted to create income streams, but over the years, you own that property outright, and you can, or not, and you can sell that property and have a capital gain, so it can increase in value. So it's just a beautiful scenario with an investment when you can both get the income, and then you can sell it and you can make money on it. So you get that income over the years, and then you get that capital gain when you sell it. It's just a fantastic wealth building strategy that a lot of people sort of overlook when they think about, oh, I need to generate income, I'm going to focus on this. And when you can create something that both creates that income and also builds wealth over time, boy, you've really, it gives you an ability to really have an effect on your wealth building over the years. And then the third benefit that I have found to real estate investing is it is incredible. Real estate rentals can be an asset that completely pays for themselves. Not only that, not only can it completely pay for itself while you're building that asset that you can later sell, it also can pay you income while you own it, in addition to paying for itself. So from that standpoint, it has been a fantastic investment in so many ways. Now, all the properties we've invested in, this has not been the case. What we've learned is we do better when we select our own properties rather than going into some kind of joint venture, which we've done, and that has not worked out. So sometimes those painful lessons have been the best ones, right? So in selecting our own properties and knowing our market, that's what's worked best for us personally. Now, the cons I have found around real estate investing is, the first thing is it's big and scary, right? We're talking about a lot of money. It's not like you're choosing a stock for a small portion of your stock investments, or you're going to start a blog, which I love online businesses for passive income, as you know. But it's a big investment. It's a lot of money, and even though you probably are only making a down payment, or you're probably only paying for a portion of that asset, it's still a lot of money if you're talking about real estate. So that's big and scary, especially the very first time you do it. And so I guess I was sort of lucky in that I kind of eased into this, because I had already bought my condo when I was single, and when I married and moved overseas, I leased it out, and I was able to really ease into it. And of course I knew my market because I lived in the complex. So it is big and scary. So that's the first con. So you have to be sort of prepared for that. And you have to really, I would say, educate yourself, and more than anything, know the risk going into it. And then the second disadvantage, I would say, is that, speaking of risk, there are a lot of different types of risk. There's environmental risk, there's recessions, there's hazards, there are lawsuits, there are fires, and we had one year we had huge roof damage, and fortunately it was insured, of course, but there are all different kinds of risks that you may not anticipate. So that's the second con that I would mention. And then the third con I would mention is that sometimes it's inconvenient if you don't have a property manager, which we don't. You're actually looking at her right now. So fortunately over the years I built up a little team I have. When something breaks, I know who to call, and I even sometimes let my tenants call them directly. Particularly now, I have really great tenants that have been with me a number of years. And I trust them, and they can make, they can call themselves for a lot of things. But that can be an inconvenience if you're not at that point, or when you're starting out before you get a system for maintaining your property. So those are the cons with real estate rentals that I found over the years. So again, the pros are it's fairly passive income. It can lead to significant capital gains, which can really contribute to wealth building over time. And also, it's an asset. It can be, when structured properly, an asset that not only pays for itself, it pays you while you own it. The cons are that it's big and scary. There's a lot of money on the line there, so you want to know what you're doing. The second con is that there are a lot of different types of risk involved. And the third con is that it can be inconvenient. The toilet can break on New Year's Eve. You never know what's going to happen if you're managing it yourself. So that can be a bit of a hassle. That's what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you found this information helpful, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up below. If you have rental properties and you've had experience with any of these things or have any comments, I'd love for you to leave a comment below, or if you have any questions. And feel free to share the video, and I appreciate your watching. Thank you.